Howdy folks, it's AJ coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer, and I've already recorded the second part of this video, which is actually gameplay footage. It's going to be of this game right here. It's an older game called KISS Psycho Circus: The Nightmare Child, and this is of course the collector's edition, because as I've previously announced, I am the collector's edition moron who, if I have it and there's a collector's edition, that's what I want. So anyway, this, as you can see, the collector's edition has a special cover on it which has a hologram. There you go. That is the artwork that you would see if you had bought the regular edition. That would just be on the front of the box like that. But they did a hologram for the collector's edition, so it switches back and forth between the KISS Dynasty. For those of you that aren't old enough or don't know, that is the album cover from KISS Dynasty back in the day. So at any rate, that's the game that you're going to be seeing the gameplay footage of. And the reason I'm doing this part here, I'm recording this, is to explain the backstory. It's quite a backstory. You're going to, and you'll see that when you get into the gameplay footage. But I'm a huge KISS fan, have been since the 70s. Grew up with it, so if you're a KISS hater, you might not want to watch this video, because that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about KISS, and it's going to be about the video game based on them. So anyway, moving on. So let's go back to 1998, and KISS had a reunion and decided that the original members were going to perform again and go on tour. And they called it the reunion tour, and they decided that they were going to, they did a new album called Psycho Circus, and they were going to tour under the Psycho Circus reunion tour banner. And so I decided that I had to go see them in concert. So I found out that they were going to be at Dodger Stadium when I lived in LA at the time. And I've been a lifelong Dodger fan. That's why I'm wearing the Dodger hat and my concert shirt, which is from the Psycho Circus tour. And what was cool is that they were in LA at Dodger Stadium on Halloween night. So everybody there, and this is, you know, this is before 9/11, so there was no restriction on costumes and all that. So everybody at the concert was in costume. Me and my buddy that went with me, we both had the KISS makeup on and everything. And so this concert shirt, I had to get this particular one because it shows KISS in the Dodger uniforms with the hats and everything. And so it's there probably isn't a whole lot of them because it was made for that specific night at Dodger Stadium. And the other thing I'm wearing is this actually is a backstage pass from the Psycho Circus tour, but I didn't get this from the concert. That came in the game because I got the collector's edition. Collector's edition moron, see? So that's how I got that pass. In addition to the pass and the special box art cover with the hologram and everything, you also got a strategy guide. And if you, matter of fact, you cannot see it on camera. Let's see if I can adjust this while I'm recording so you guys can see it. Let's see here. If you look above my door there, you will see the KISS Psycho Circus Nightmare Child artwork. That little small poster that's above the door was also in the collector's edition. So, collector edition moron. So, I have all the goodies. So, but being a KISS fan, that was kind of cool and everything. So, got to go to the concert, and it inspired me. After the concert, I ended up seeing him 3 times that year. Saw him at Dodger Stadium and saw him at the Anaheim Pond and one other place. And So it revitalized, because I thought, well, man, they're all back together again. We thought, well, they may be back together again for quite a few years. And I had always wanted a KISS tattoo, so there was one night me and my buddy were out having a beer somewhere, and we decided, hey, let's go get tattoos. And he'd always wanted to get a tattoo, so we went to Hollywood and went to the tattoo place, and I just wanted the KISS logo, is all I really wanted. Nothing fancy, but they didn't have anything in the store there, anything to stencil it from. So just so it happens that it was lucky, a stroke, that this tattoo place was right across the street from a comic book store. So I knew that there was the comic books based on the Psycho Circus, the brand for KISS that Todd McFarlane had done the artwork for. So we just said, well, let's go over to the comic book store and see if I've got something there I can use to give the guy as a stencil. So I go over there, and sure enough, they had two of the, they actually had this issue number 27, KISS Psycho Circus, and that is Todd McFarlane art on there. And as you can see by the Spawn.com right there, he's got his logo there. But they also had this, which is a little bit nicer. It's actually a graphic novel. So I ended up buying both of them. And I don't remember which one that the tattoo guy used for. I just wanted this logo. And so he made my KISS tattoo, which, let's see here. There you go. And so, all well and good, got him a tattoo, saw them in concert, happy guy and all that. Well, then find out that a little bit later on that there was this video game going to be coming out called KISS Psycho Circus, and it was being based on the comic books. And so I was in the entertainment industry at the time. I was a security manager, and I had several accounts that were in the entertainment field. And I had a contact that was able to get me tickets through DreamWorks Interactive, which was bought out by EA eventually. But at the time, it was DreamWorks Interactive, and he got me some tickets to EA. I'm sorry, to E3. He got me some tickets to E3 in LA. And so me and my buddies, I got them the tickets. We all went down there. And we didn't know it, but when we get down there, they've got this parking lot across from the convention center has got, it's got these big blow-up balloon things of KISS figures. And we thought, well, that's pretty cool. We'll have to go check that out. So we see everything in the convention center, and then they say, if you want to see that, you got to go over to the parking lot over there. And what had happened was there was a company called Gathering of Developers who developed this game, KISS Psycho Circus. And they had taken that parking lot, and they basically had a big beer tent put in, and they were giving away free beer to people that were at E3. You had to have a ticket. So, me and my buddies being big beer drinkers, we go over to get our free beer and see some KISS stuff, we figured, because we were also KISS fans. So we go over there, and we get a beer, and this wasn't cheap beer. They had some pretty good stuff there. They had Red Hook and some stuff. And so we're sitting there enjoying a beer or whatever, and some guy looks over and sees that my KISS tattoo was visible. And he sees it, and he goes, oh, I see you got to be a pretty big fan if you inked it up. And I said, yeah, been a fan since the 70s. And he goes, well, how would you like to see the game that we're working on? And I said, well, of course, yeah. So me and my buddies got invited they had a trailer there, and they had it set up where the developers were actually, had an alpha build going or whatever, and they were tooling around on it, and they gave us a behind-the-scenes look at it and let us play around with it a little bit while it was still under development. And as you'll see in the gameplay footage that will follow this, I won't give that away, but you'll see that there's something special that occurs from that. So, needless to say, at E3, drinking free beer, getting to see the KISS video game behind the scenes, and then this happens.
Howdy folks, AJ coming at you, your resident vintage gamer, and I am going to be showing you a vintage PC title today called KISS Psycho Circus, The Nightmare Child. This game is obviously branded from the rock band KISS, and they utilized some of Todd McFarlane's artwork in making the game, because there was a line of comic books for KISS Psycho Circus that Todd McFarlane did the artwork for, and so they at minimum the box art for the game is definitely his art, and then I'm sure some of it in the game is probably from him as well. So what I'm going to be teaching you today is I'm going to be showing you how to find secret areas and secret items in this game, because the developers were heavily into implementing that as a feature into the game.
Maybe I should check behind the bar.
That there's a lot of secret areas, a lot of items to find, and so forth. You've got a little tally up at the top left-hand corner that shows you what how many kills there are on that level, how many items, how many secrets, accuracy, and so forth, which helps if you are a completionist and want to make sure you get everything on a level. So anyway, without further ado, we will show you the first secret here. Now from here you would look and you would say, well, I don't see anything, whether there be any secret areas or whatnot, but you've got to jump onto these wires over here, and there you go. And that was just a little rose that gives you double health. So that's the kind of example of the kind of places that they'll hide stuff and everything. So you have to search. You got to look, and if you think you can get to an area, even if you just try, see if you can get onto it or whatever, because a lot of times you can and there'll be something hidden there. Then if that doesn't work, you got to start smashing stuff. And so here we have our first Easter egg in the game, and that is a photograph. And if you notice, this guy here is me, your vintage gamer, Greyhawk 4x4. This is a picture that was on our website when me and my buddies owned a website back when this game was being developed. We don't have the website anymore. It's not currently hosted, but at the time we met the developers, and they liked our website, and they decided to implement. They took that picture off of that was on the front page of our website. They took it and they imported it directly into this game and made it an Easter egg. They didn't tell us. They let us find out when I bought the game, and it was kind of a nice surprise. We were honored to find out that we were made an Easter egg in the KISS game, because we happen to all be KISS fans. So that is something worth a little bit of bragging rights, I think. So anyway, we'll move on here. We'll open up this door here, and we're going to start getting some bad guys, and we'll just fight through these guys. There we go. And we'll get moving on to the next secret. But the idea is that you need to shoot, stab, crush, smash, and pretty much destroy anything you can that might have secret items in it. So, and there were a couple of them. Like, and see, these little guys will come out of everywhere. So you got to be constantly looking behind you and so forth. Smash a couple boxes here. These little pamphlets will tell you about the items and things that you are finding in the game. It's kind of like a little journal as you find them. we'll go up here. And we'll try and find the next secret. As our tally will tell us, well, these things are coming out of the woodwork. Literally. Here's a spawner. And I see if I don't kill that spawner, they will just keep spawning. So if you get into a situation where you see like a never-ending supply of bad guys in this game, you gotta look for one of those. Alright, I think we got them all. We'll get our next weapon here. And in this game you can climb up on the bookcases and so forth to get items that you need. See, now that one I've cut his arm off, or lopped his arm off somehow, and he still keeps coming. Trying to get all this ammo here. There we go. So now on to the next secret here. Let's see here. See, now when I first played this, it took me a while to figure that out, that that's what I needed to do. Because I was trying to find all the secret areas, and I was stuck until I figured that out. So let's jump down here. Let's jump over onto this wire. Frustrating. I gotta go back through all over again. But that's the kind of stuff, the kind of tenacity and stubbornness you gotta have, because you can get frustrated if you're trying to get to the secret areas and get all the secret items and so forth. But we're not going to give up here. There we go. And that's the other one on this level. That's both of them. So there you go. I'm just trying to display to you that you've got to be kind of an explorer in this game to find everything. So basically, in closing, smash it, stab it, crush it, climb on it, jump, whatever you got to do, and you will find all the secret items, all the secret locations, and so forth. And thank you for letting me indulge in showing off a little bit with that in-game Easter egg. So until next time, we will catch you on the flip side.
Okay, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed that little how-to video on how to find the Easter eggs and everything. Yes, you can see our cat over there. Anyway, so I just wanted to add real quick, because I forgot to in the intro to tell you guys this, that if you are interested in the game, if it does look like something that you would enjoy, it is a fun game, especially if you like solving puzzles and all that kind of stuff. A lot of fun. It is available. I checked on Amazon. That's the only place I checked. So it is available there. Although I didn't find the collector's edition. So maybe I'm not a moron. Maybe it's worth something. I don't know. Anyway, no, I'm probably still a moron. Trust me. But anyway, so I couldn't find the collector's edition. But anyway, so I will put a link in the description, video description of the product page for it. And in case you're curious, I was playing it on Windows 7, 64-bit. So I don't know if it'll play on Windows 8, because I have no interest in going to Windows 8. So, but up until Windows 7, I know it plays on pretty much all the operating systems. So that's it. We will catch you on the flip side. See you next time.